Do you want to design high-converting professional emails without relying on professional, expensive designers or clunky drag-and-drop email builders? In 2025, email marketing is more competitive than ever, and brands that stand out are the ones that master great design and seamless user experience. Here's the thing, your audience doesn't just want well-written emails. They want visually compelling, high-impact messaging that grabs their attention and drives action. And the best part about this is you don't need to be a designer or a developer to do this. Figma has changed the game for email design, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to use it to create stunning, conversion-focused emails that look incredible on both desktop and mobile devices. By the end of this video, you'll have the skills to design professional emails in Figma from scratch, optimize them for different devices, and seamlessly integrate them into your email marketing platforms. Whether you're running an e-commerce brand, scaling a startup, or building a professional brand, this is the email design strategy that you need for building beautiful emails in 2025. So with that being said, let's get into it. Let's start by looking at the big picture. Why does email design even really matter? We all know email marketing is still the king of ROI, bringing in an average of $42 for every $1 spent. But here's the problem. Most emails are either outdated, cluttered, or just plain freaking boring. In 2025, attention spans are shorter than ever before. People are constantly being bombarded with emails, and if yours don't look clean, modern, and engaging, you're losing money, period. See, at the end of the day, good design equals higher open rates, higher engagement, and ultimately more conversions. It's not just about making things look pretty, it's about driving results. Now you might be wondering, why use Figma instead of a traditional email builder or Photoshop? Most email marketing platforms have clunky, limiting, or ugly drag and drop email builders that don't give you the full creative control you're looking for. If you've ever tried designing inside Klaviyo, MailChimp, HubSpot, you know what I'm talking about. Figma, on the other hand, lets you design exactly how you want with complete control over the layout, typography, spacing, and branding. And it's a lot easier to use than Photoshop. Plus, you can collaborate with team members in real time, export assets easily, and ensure pixel perfect consistency across all your emails. And the best part about it, you don't need coding skills once you're done building the actual design. Once your email is design ready, you can export it as HTML or images and bring it directly into your email platform. So let's jump into Figma and I'll walk you through step by step how to design a clean, modern, and high converting email. So step one starts with creating your email frame. Open the Figma app and create a new frame using the dimensions that are at least 600 pixels wide. This is the standard email length, and most of the time when we're designing, it's anywhere from 600 to 900 pixels in width. That's the first step here. Next, you want to set up a grid layout to ensure you have proper spacing and alignment. Next, we want to structure your email for conversions. Start off by building a header. This is where you're going to add a logo, but make sure to keep it small and don't take up too much prime space. Next, we're going to build a hero section. This is the first thing people are going to see when they approach your email design. Make sure to use a bold, attention-grabbing headline and a compelling image or illustration. I also have to say, before you get started using Figma, make sure you have your strategy built. I'm going to link a video to exactly how we run strategy and planning at Breadloaf. And secondly, you're going to want to make sure you then take that strategy and turn it into copy. Never try to build an email design if you don't have the copy already laid out and the strategy. You're just going to waste a bunch of time. When you're in Figma building designs, you want to have all your assets ready. You're going to have your copy, your strategy, your CTAs. You're going to be spending time here bringing everything together. So after the hero section, you're going to want to build your body content. This is where you're going to use short, scannable text with a clear message. No one reads long paragraphs in emails anymore. That's why I say keep the messaging at the second, third, or fourth grade level. People get offended when I say that, but at the end of the day, your customers are not using too much brain power when they're reading your emails. If you make it too complicated, if you make it like they're reading a dissertation or a technical email, no one's going to read that. They're not going to consume it. And if they don't consume it, then they're not going to take any actions to actually convert. Next is make sure you have a bold, obvious, and easy to click CTA. Your buttons should have a high contrast color and a clear message like shop now or get your discount here. And lastly, make sure you have a footer, add social links, contact info, and an unsubscribe link to make sure that you're staying compliant with the platform that you're sending your emails on. Next, you want to make sure that you optimize your email for mobile devices. Over 70% of all emails are opened on a mobile device, so you must be mobile friendly in 2025. In Figma, you can resize the frame to 375 pixels, which is a mobile width, and you can check for any layout issues. Make sure that your buttons are large enough to tap. This is a huge problem that we see when whoever's designing emails do not make their buttons big enough. You want to make sure that that button is big enough for someone's finger to press on a mobile device. Make sure it's at least 44 pixels tall if you want me to get technical there. Once your email design is finalized, you can export it as images or slices. This is what we normally do when we're building emails either in Klaviyo, MailChimp, or HubSpot. It's really easy to use the Figma to HTML plugin as well for these platforms if you want to do it that way. But like I said, the great thing about Figma is it's versatile and it's going to let you build your emails in several different ways. Before we wrap up, let me give you a few expert tips on how to make sure your emails actually convert in 2025. Number one, keep it simple. The best emails are clean and easy to read. Avoid any clutter. Number two, use high contrast CTAs. Make your buttons pop with bold color and clear action words. Number three, stick to brand consistency. Your brand fonts, colors, and styles are built to be a certain way. Make sure you do not move away from those. Your customers are creatures of habit. They like your brand because you have certain guidelines. Do not go off the beaten path and try to bring in a bunch of wild colors or new fonts that do not add continuity to your brand. You're going to make it challenging for your customers to remember who you are, and the more consistency you keep across the branding, the easier it's going to be. Number four, this is a big one and it gets forgotten all the time. Test your dark mode compatibility. More users are reading in dark mode than ever before, so make sure your design doesn't look broken. It's one of those things that doesn't get announced much, but make sure you test your design in dark mode. Make sure it's gonna look good in light and dark mode, both at the same time. And number five, always A/B test. Test different layouts, headlines, and CTA placements to see what works best. Now, I will say, when it comes to testing, always pick one parameter at a time and make sure to run a proper test for anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks so you get some real data. I see this too many times again where when I'm auditing a Klaviyo account, I get in there and I'm seeing what brands are doing and they're testing subject lines, they're testing a couple send times, they're testing different email designs, and now they have like 3 or 4 A/B tests going in the same campaign or the same automation flow, and there's no way you're going to be able to tell what actually worked. So pick one parameter at a time, run it for multiple weeks, and then take that key takeaway and apply it, and then start running another test from there. If you follow these steps, your emails will look more professional, convert better, and help you stand out in the crowded inbox. If you found this video helpful and you're serious about leveling up your email marketing in 2025, hit that like button and subscribe. I post weekly strategies on how to grow and scale your business through smart marketing and design. And I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below with your biggest takeaway here. And if you want to work with me personally, I have an offer for you today. I want to give you my full $4,000 retention audit for free. That's where me and my team get under the hood of your Klaviyo account, and we're going to audit not only your email marketing, but your SMS, and we're going to show you opportunities across loyalty, automation, direct mail, and push as other platforms. If that sounds interesting to you, click the link below and book an audit kickoff call with either me or one of my team members. It takes about 15 minutes. We'll get access to your accounts. We'll schedule the audit review, which typically takes us about a week. And then I will personally present that audit to you on a 45-minute call. Not looking for anything, no strings attached. It's just what I'd love to show you on what my team and I can do with you, and to see if there might be some synergy for us to work together in the future. Now, I will say that these audits are reserved for brands that are doing at least $1 million a year. That's because that's who we usually work with at Breadloaf. We work with brands that are doing $1 million to $100 million a year and are looking to scale their brand through retention and lifecycle marketing. Now go, take action, start designing your best emails yet, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you guys. Peace.